How are you boys feeling that this chapter of your life's now ending?
You know, it's got to come to an end sometime. Glad it's at this time, you know, everyone is in the right mindset to leave and everyone's happy. We've done our service here to college and it's time to move on to bigger and better things.
After 8 years, I don't really know how to feel. It's mixed emotions. I'm keen to finish in a way, but still a bit sad to leave the place. There's a lot to leave behind.
I'm pretty excited about what's going to happen in the future, but obviously going to miss the day-to-day life of the college and just seeing all the mates every day.
Yeah, I agree. I'm sad to be leaving, but excited for what's to come. And how lucky are we to have something in our life that's so hard to say goodbye to?
Yeah, for me, it just really hasn't sunk in yet. 5 years is coming to an end really quick.
Out of all the things that have happened this year, what are you boys most proud of?
I think I'm most proud of all just the relationships I think we as a cohort, but also I have made this year, like just especially with the year 5s, just like being a year 12, they really like look up to you, and just having them there is like, it makes you feel good knowing that you're helping them and making them feel good. And also the relationships that I've made with everyone in the cohort. I think like I've never been closer with our grade than I have this year. I think we've really just been brought closer together, and I think that's really great.
Yeah, I reckon the boys just getting around each other, that's been pretty special. Not many people can say that they got around each other, so I'm happy and proud about that.
Yeah, just all the things, all the little things, like seeing each other every, like day-to-day, lunchtime, and on weekend sports and all that stuff, that really, you know, shows how tight we are as a group, and yeah, I'm proud of the boys, mostly.
I think my biggest thing that I learnt was to have confidence in myself at times, you know. Before I started at St. Pat's, I was very shy and I second-guessed myself quite a lot. And I think, you know, hanging out with you boys and you guys backing me when I'm trying to do stuff really helped to, you know, inspire the confidence and just be confident in what I'm doing at St. Pat's, you know.
Yeah, mine would definitely be that being a leader doesn't always mean that you're going to be liked by everyone, but it's a position that I'm willing to do and that I'm very glad that I got selected for.
Big thing that I would have learned is that everybody's ideas and opinions can make a more enjoyable community. So throughout like your time with St. Pat's, who do you reckon's had a real big influence on you?
I'd probably have to say Miss Tilly. She's been here since grade 5 and she's been with me on this ride since grade 6. So seen her in tutor group every day, always helping out, always willing to give a hand to all the boys. Also say Mr. Oxford and Mr. Brown, they've helped me since grade 10 to help me become the better player I have, and I reached my goal of making first last year, so I was pretty happy with that, and pushed me even further this year to make AIC and all that. I've been quite happy with where I am.
It's hard not to say the rugby coaches spent the second home pretty much on the Curlew Park, Mr. Oxford, Mr. Brown, and then also Mr. McPhee is a great role model for the Tracy kids. It's just all lively, all fun.
Probably the teaching staff and making connections with my mates, you know. There's a lot of teachers that I've had for a good couple of years now, and you know, they've been really good to me, so that's been pretty good.
This year as well with Miss Upton, she's been like basically a mum to me at home from the relationship we developed at Kairos. She's just always been there for me, and so can't thank her enough. Have a lot of love for her.
Yeah, I reckon obviously the coaches have really just helped me out and let me strive to be who I am today. And as well as that, like Miss Belfrage and definitely Mr. McPhee throughout this year, he's really just moulded me into who I am and actually helped me just grow and just like really learn some new things.
So what do you guys reckon you guys will miss the most about St. Pat's, being a Paddy's boy?
Yeah, just the brotherhood that's around being a St. Patrick's College student.
Yeah, probably just the day-to-day life of school, obviously going to classes, seeing all your mates every day and just having a laugh all the time. That's something I'll miss a lot.
Paddy's boy. It's a hard term to define, but you always come back to the same feeling. Like it's a bit of a brotherhood, especially within not only the cohort as a whole, but especially within Quain. I know that every time I go and talk to a mate, it's always pretty good. It feels like they're there for you, and it feels like you're helping out. So it's one person behind everyone, one for all for one.
I think the hardest part about these last few weeks is like it's nervous that it's ending, but also exciting that something's beginning.
Definitely Saturdays, just supporting the boys, getting out there and making them feel special. It's like, these people think it's a hard thing to do, but making them feel special and giving them support is actually really easy. It just puts a smile on everyone's face.
Having that like
what are you going to do on the weekend? You're just going to be out supporting the boys. Like always having something to do on the weekend and like loving what you do. That's probably what I'll miss the most.
It's a really inclusive community. Everyone feels like they have a place. So I definitely miss all the boys, all the staff and the community as a whole.
Obviously, you can't name everything, there's too much to say, but I think probably seeing all my mates every day is it's kind of something you take for granted, just seeing them at lunchtimes and everything. And yeah, when that's gone, it's going to be a bit hard to take, so probably that I've missed the most.